Indian 1915 8-valve Boardtrack racer, a rare competition icon, erupts with a screaming roar at yesterday's in Nederweert, Netherlands. This 61 cubic inch V-twin, pushing 70 horsepower, shoots flames from its ported cylinder heads. Once found dismantled in an Australian collection, it ruled the high-banked board tracks of the 1910s. .175 Otto, the largest single-cylinder engine known, roars to life with a deep, resonant thud at Coolspring Power Museum. Its 21-inch bore and 30-inch stroke displace 170 liters, delivering 175 horsepower at 180 revolutions per minute. This 1925 Titan once pumped water for the Brookville Waterworks in Pennsylvania. Lister JP3, a 69-year-old diesel engine, awakens with a steady thump after 20 years under a tarp in Gawler, South Australia. This 30-horsepower three-cylinder workhorse hums effortlessly following injector and sump maintenance. It once powered remote generators, a testament to its enduring British craftsmanship. T.A.2510-2510, a Soviet-era freight locomotive, rumbles to life with a deep diesel growl at Tikhoretskaya Depot. This 3,000-horsepower twin-section beast showcases the enduring power of its 10D100 engine. It once hauled heavy cargo across the vast Soviet railway network. (1913) Cooper T.D.A., a towering natural gas pumping engine, awakens with a low, rhythmic thud at the Rough and Tumble show. This 485-horsepower tandem double-acting marvel with a 14-foot flywheel showcases early industrial might. It once drove gas pipelines across Ohio's expansive fields with relentless force. Nieuport 28, America's oldest fighter airplane, takes to the skies with a graceful hum at the American Heritage Museum's World War I Aviation Weekend. Piloted by Mikael Carlson, this 160-horsepower gnome-powered biplane showcases its nimble design. It once flew with the U.S. 94th Aero Squadron, marking history in 1918. Fairbanks' two-cylinder diesel, a 1929 Model 43, rumbles to life with a smoky cold start at the Jacktown Hit and Miss Engine Show. This 30-horsepower air-start engine shakes the ground with its deep, rhythmic beat. It once powered high-pressure water pumps on a cattle ranch in the American West. Enterprise Inline-Six diesel, a 1937 marine behemoth, thunders to life with a crisp air start at Vista, California's antique gas and steam engine museum. This 100-horsepower PD-80 power unit, with its 691 cubic inch displacement, echoes the roar of a bygone era. Detroit 671, the heart of a 1943 Higgins boat, fires up with a smoky growl after 30 years of silence in this historic landing craft. This 225-horsepower two-stroke diesel powers the LCVP, a World War II icon, with its signature roar. It once ferried troops to Normandy's beaches, changing the course of amphibious warfare.
And then start her up.
EMD-GP-10, a 1954 diesel locomotive, undergoes a critical cylinder liner replacement at the Florida Railroad Museum in Parrish. This 1,750-horsepower road switcher, originally a Union Pacific GP9B, gets a new lease on life. It powers the museum's primary road operations with restored vigor.
Battery's a little weak. Here we go.
24 HP twin-cylinder Listeroid generator, a modern replica of the iconic Lister CS design, thumps to life with a steady melodic rhythm. This 24-horsepower diesel engine, paired with a radiator cooling system, delivers reliable electricity for off-grid living. Machine Industrie 8D70HD, a 1956 directly reversible diesel engine, powers up with a slow, commanding thud aboard the Dutch inland barge Zagri 1. It hauls sand and gravel through the Netherlands' intricate canal network. Scammell Constructor, a 1958 heavy-duty recovery vehicle, grumbles to life with a deep, gritty roar after needing serious restoration work. This 185-horsepower Rolls-Royce diesel powers the 6x6 beast with rugged determination. It once hauled massive loads across challenging terrains for industrial giants like Pickford's. McCormick Deering T.D.A, a 1936 diesel crawler tractor, sputters to life with a temperamental petrol start system before switching to diesel. This 43-horsepower beast, equipped with a heavy cocky kit hydraulic dozer setup, struggles and stalls under load. It once cleared land for Dust Bowl farmers, consuming oil and water nearly as fast as diesel.
And that is it! Me, got it!
Lister Diesel, a 1959 single-cylinder engine, coughs to life with a smoky, cold start after sitting in a shed for a decade. This 10-horsepower workhorse, lacking glow plugs, powers through despite air in the fuel system. It drives a rear fan or front irrigation pump for rural farm tasks. TM410-RR, a robust work-spore diesel engine, rumbles to life with a deep, steady roar despite 216,000 running hours. This 1,200-horsepower six-cylinder marine giant showcases its enduring strength in a 2017 video. It once drove tugboats and compressor stations with relentless reliability. H.C. Ørsted engine, a colossal 1933 diesel marvel, thunders to life with an earth-shaking roar at Copenhagen's H.C. Ørsted power station. This 22,500 horsepower double-acting two-stroke giant spanning 24.5 meters generates 15 megawatts of power. It once supplied Copenhagen's peak electricity and aided World War II resistance efforts. Maybach MD 870, a V16 diesel engine in the SP 9010 locomotive, hums to life with a smooth, powerful roar after a meticulous rebuild by the Pacific Locomotive Association. This 2,000 horsepower Krauss-Maffei ML 4000 prime mover overcame valve timing issues from a 1966 Southern Pacific rebuild. Climax 512 3,200 cubic inch, a colossal 1920s water pumping engine, thunders to life with a deep, bellowing roar at Saginaw, Michigan. This 1,000 horsepower giant, the sixth of 6 units, gulps a gallon of fuel per minute through 4 Zenith carburetors. Massive 2,894 cubic inch gasoline engine roars to life with the aid of a 4-cylinder pony motor at Vista's antique gas and steam engine museum. This 300 horsepower Giant 6, with its 47.4-liter displacement, fills the air with a thunderous growl. It once pumped drilling fluid on oil rigs across the American Midwest. V55, the heart of a T-55 tank, ignites with a gritty diesel rumble as this Soviet-era icon prepares for action. This 581 horsepower Vi-12 engine powers the main battle tank with relentless force. It once dominated battlefields across the globe during the Cold War's fiercest conflicts. Allen 3S47, a 1934 3-cylinder diesel beast, rumbles to life with a deep, resonant growl at an engine show. This 200 horsepower 4-stroke engine, spinning at 285 revolutions per minute, showcases vintage British engineering. It once powered water pumps at Kew Bridge Waterworks, replacing retired steam engines.